personally for hanging on there and all that advice.
I'm going to just stand right here and yell. I feel much more comfortable yelling. Perfect.
Yeah, but not everybody wants to yell and you're not going to talk.
All right. That's working now. So other people can come and talk here. So fantastic. Well, thanks everybody for coming out today. For those who don't know who I am. All right. I was hoping to avoid this. Thanks for coming out here today. I've been asked, and I feel very honored to be your MC here today. For those who don't know who I am and wonder why I'm here, my name is Paul Crawford. I had the very distinct pleasure of serving here at the Art Gallery for 4 years, starting here on October the 28th, 2002, and unfortunately leaving here in 2006, November the 1st. So I feel truly privileged and honored to have had that opportunity, and I really feel privileged and honored to be able to come back here today for the unveiling and the opening of your brand new gallery, which I think this city is certainly well deserving of, and I'm just really thrilled that it's able to come here to fruition. This is also coincides not only with the opening of a new gallery, but also the celebration of 25 years of having a community gallery here in Grand Forks. And the footprint in this gallery has certainly made an impact not only here in this community, but across the province. And a lot of that happened under the tenure of Richard Reed and Beverly Reed. I hope that I made somewhat of a difference, and it's interesting, and it's great to see the gallery continuing on under the leadership of Ted Fogg and Wendy Butterfield and everyone else at the gallery, Dasha Hunt and everyone. It truly is an amazing place. But this event here today is a culmination of a lot of people's efforts. All those that have supported the gallery, buying memberships, coming to the gallery to visit the exhibitions, all those artists that have showed there over the years, and certainly it's a community effort. It certainly isn't, contingent on any one individual. It's really a community thing, and I hope that everybody here realizes that this is your gallery collectively, and I hope you take pride in that fact, because it really is an amazing institution that has had quite an impact, as I said, not only here but continues to do so across the province. So the new courthouse building, or the old courthouse building, is now the new gallery. It also houses our Heritage Community Museum and the Visitor Information Center. So please, if you haven't had a chance to look around the building, please go and have a tour here today. But I'd like to introduce, to start off today's event, our previous council that had the foresight and the vision right after I left in 2006 to really take a building that was under a lot of sort of question as to what would happen with it, and really take some leadership, take some initiative, and really make some decisions that, maybe would have at the time seemed difficult to make, but have really had a profound impact on the future of this community and where it might go. And I think we should acknowledge that council for their courage and their commitment to making this event happen today. So I'd like to introduce Ann Gordon. I'd like to introduce Patrick O'Doherty. Tom Hinter, unfortunately, can't be here today. Jean Robert, Chris Moslin, Tom Shabruick, and Neil Krog, our former mayor. And I think Neil would like to say a few words here as well. So thank you.
I've missed the microphone. He's back. Now, I'd like to welcome everyone here today on this auspicious occasion. It's fascinating and heartwarming when a group of like-minded individuals share a common vision, work hard, and make that vision a reality. So I would like to thank the volunteers. It was a pleasure working with them, and it's nice to see this project finally open. Thank you.
All right, so continuing on with the council, I'd like to also introduce our current council that is committed to seeing this project through, helping. When I started the Grand Forks Art Gallery, I think the gallery received in a backhanded way from the city about $400 a year in direct sort of cash funding, and that has been increased hugely since. I wish it had happened while I was here, but I really commend the council for their courage in doing this, because this is truly a cultural institution. So our current council is, again, Jean Robert, Chris Moslin, Joy Davies, not here today, Cher Weirs, not here, Michael Weirs-Sherigan, I hope I said that right, Christine Thompson, our acting mayor today, because our current mayor, Brian Taylor, is away. And I'd like to invite Christine Thompson to say a few words.
Thank you, Paul. On behalf of the City of Grand Forks, we have to commend the Grand Forks Art Gallery for the work that they have done to bring this day to fruition. If it weren't for people like Beverly and Richard Reed, we wouldn't even have an art gallery. And we wouldn't have the juried exhibitions that we have been able to enjoy over the last 25 years if it weren't for the hard work of people like that. And we wish the art gallery nothing but good fortune in the years to come, and I hope that you will all join with us to tour the facility today to enjoy the exhibitions that are there. Thank you.
And I don't know if Victor Kumar is here. He's our city administrator. He has also been really an amazing force behind seeing this thing come to its fruition and its realization, and I certainly want to support, want us to all thank him. And if you have a chance, if he's not here today, I don't think he is, please, next time you see him on the street, please say thank you for having the vision to do this as well, and support it throughout, and guide council through this process as well. So that's been really great. So thank you guys very much. That's been tremendous. Neil, when you go across the street, please don't run with the scissors in your pocket. It would really be, it would be rather unfortunate. So when we're finished here, we've got a few more things that we're going to go over and cut a ribbon. But before we do that, I'd like to introduce Richard and Beverly Reed. They were over here. Oh, they're over here. It was a cloudy, stormy day when they rolled into town, and I think they actually showed up in here in the fall, fell in love with the community, and took a few years here, but decided that the city needed an art gallery. And really, thank you very much for all your hard work and continued work. So thank you. I'd like to also acknowledge Erna Gobbett and the Boundary Arts Council for your continued work and everything else here in the community as well. Really tremendous. And I'd like to, and Ray LaFleur, is Ray still here?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'd like to introduce Ray as well. And I'll invite him up here because I'm going to introduce the current board of the gallery. And I think Ray has a presentation he'd like to make as well on behalf of the Arts Council. So our current board today is Judith Lloyd. Judith, I know she's here because she wrote me into this today. Judith Lloyd. Deanna Litowitz. Perfect. Marilyn Berard. Okay. Marlene Wollenberg, Kathy Rush. Don't be shy. You're welcome to come on over here. Let people see who you are. You're the ones they have to blame. Sandy McKellar, Nora Kirsten, Bob Morton, Lori Engen, and Gail Russell. And it was really a pleasure to work for you. You were my bosses, at least some of you, for 4 years, so thank you very much. And if I could invite up Ray LaFleur here to make a presentation to the gallery board.
People have mentioned the wonderful work done by the gallery in terms of things like juried art exhibitions and the traveling exhibitions that have come through. Didn't mention that the art gallery has and continues to be in the new venue a venue for performers, and a number of them are travelers from elsewhere, musicians, actors, dancers, but a lot of them are local. The Boundary District Arts Council has 17 member groups, including the gallery. We have a number of artisan and music theater, acting groups, the dance groups, the pipes and drums, and our most recent entry, besides we also have the singing groups like the Choral Society and Sopranos and Company, but we now have the Writers Guild, so it's a pretty wide distribution of arts in the area. And the gallery has also maintained connections with our American friends on the other side of the kettle, and we've had a number of shared shows and art studio tours with them. and for years the gallery supported the